Morning. I just wanted to say, hopefully, I'll be on tonight. Because I want to talk about a few things because it is a weird, crazy, amazing times. Some book that I've just come across that I thought, oh, not this one. I've started reading this one. But it's another one that I was just looking through, and the page was bent. Now this book has been in the loft. Hi, this book has been in the loft, and I got them out a few weeks ago. So I'm not going to show you which book I'll show you tonight. There was a page folded in it. As I unfolded the page, there was numbers that added up to a certain number, which has just turned to 7 now, and 7 people watching might be a hint. And what it was saying on that page, I was like, it's not a coincidence, is it? But as we know, there's no such things as coincidences. Hi, Pavel. Hi. I'll call you Av and Miss Chime. I'm still waiting for their bags to come. People who have ordered stuff, I'm still waiting for things to come and this, that, and the other. I just want to talk about some things, some mad things that have been happening. I was in a bit of a lower energy yesterday because something physically happened the other day, which is okay, but you just pull yourself back out again. Hi, I'll call you Jen, William. But still looking out for those synchronicities, putting things out there and believing it with feeling. Sydney, Australia. I was up late last night till 1 o'clock in the morning making a bag, putting my energy on that. I can see the glitters on the bags as well, which I'll talk about tonight, all frequency. And hopefully I'll be able to talk about this Saturday again, the meetup. I've seen on YouTube, everyone's meeting up in all sorts of different communities because it's needed for frequency to people. Also, I've just been making this bag for Roxanne, who I should be speaking to in a while. So, hang on a minute. If I can turn this camera around a minute. It says, real eyes see real lies. So, yeah. So that's a little gift for Roxanne when she comes to mine for Saturday. Yeah, and the other bag I'm making, I'll show you tonight because I think some of you will like it. Now there's 11 in. That's a good number too. So yeah, I'm just up again in energy because yesterday I was tired and a bit physically drained. It's cloudy today. It's still raining, but I see raining as cleansing. It's a bit like when you cry and you get upset about something. It does drain you, but I believe it cleanses you. Water. So, I know sometimes there's a lot of floods that come with the rains and that, but I still see it as a cleansing process, even to the skies. But yeah, I'll just have to tell you some crazy things that have gone on and why you must put stuff out there and believe it with all your heart, because that's where you're true. Oh, hi, Realm. Holistics is in the house. Say hi. Hi, Lady V. I love your channel. We're on the same wavelength, even though, I've said many times there's lots of people in different communities, but we're all on the same sort of thing. Into all that sort of stuff anyway. But I do, because I've been told before, like, you shouldn't be looking at the physical. I'm like, but I look at both because it's an amazing, great awakening that's happening. And as I've just watched someone now off Unbiased on the Fence, somebody watches. And if any of you watched Unbiased on the Fence, if you didn't know the opening, my voice is on the opening, which makes me laugh every time because I sound awful on it. And I'm talking about the awakening, there's 11 people watching because I like to see, I don't mean I like to see mainstream media, but I like to see what crap they pump out because, there's something totally different going on behind the scenes. It is a spiritual war. But I like to look and I like to talk about a few little things in queue, as you know, but I also talk about the on the veil as well. Hi, Dave Modi, because it's important and I like to see how people are waking up and how people are doing their own journey. Waxman's back from his holidays. He should be coming on Saturday, so that'll be good. And Lady V, you'll probably know from looking around a load of stuff, as many people do. You've got Unbiased on the Fence. You're probably Lady V. You're inviting people in for meditations. We're doing a meet up in my area, just for awakened people on anything they're awoken to, you know, people on flat earth, the globe, whatever it is. I always say it doesn't matter, you know, it's not about dividing, it's about coming to the fact that we've all been lied to. No matter what race, gender or religion you're in, it's all been used against you to divide. And that is one fact that I definitely know, you know, in this place we live in, the Matrix, whatever you want to call it. I do believe now that I had this tattoo for a reason and it never got finished off. I'll turn my arm around and see if I can show you again. It is my representation of Mother Nature, the butterfly symbol, me, my mum, my sister and my nana who passed away. The side where the hair's lighter, I was meant to get shaded, but now I'm going to leave it because it's dark to light. And also I've just realised the thing on her head, near a pineal, or near a third eye, the bit in the middle is a bit wonky, it looks like a Q. I'm just saying. I just think that's really funny. And as a child, we lived in the country in the army and we were always, you know, outside catching butterflies, looking at chrysalis. That butterfly thing's so important to me because of the whole thing about we were caterpillars, sort of wondering what we were. We were in the chrysalis stage, we were sleeping, we've woke up, we're flying high, we're ascending. Also, there's a little book I want to show you. There's a little book I want to show you that I got ages ago. And I don't know if anyone's read this book. Let me see if I can find it in my book of books. There it is. Because I've been looking for a book today called the Christos. I can't remember what the book's called. Anybody know of this book? Hope for the Flowers. This book's very important. It was like two caterpillars that were, let me see, they met each other, but they had this thing. These are all like the zombies, the sleeping, the people who are the sheeple. All these caterpillars thought they were going somewhere, you know, all following each other, making this big caterpillar sort of, you know, like the sheep. But they realised they weren't going anywhere with it. You know, you've got to go within and follow yourself. And, you know, and in the end, they realised this, you know, what is this? All the same, just following the same old, same old. We get to the end. This sort of, you have a fairy soul and daughter. Oh, thank you. I've always been into fairies. I normally have a fairy necklace on. And my sister makes little fairies. But they realise, you know, the chrysalis, you come out and you emerge into a butterfly. A beautiful, funny that it's golden as well. So, yeah. I normally do have a butterfly fairy necklace on, and I've made these little fairy earrings with on the moon, with a moon, I think it was a moonstone, which I sometimes just wear one, but for some reason this one hasn't done it. Some of my silver necklaces, because I normally wear silver and not gold, have gone all tarnished, and they are real silver and I can't clean them, and they don't normally do that, and I sleep in them and everything. I just don't take them off. So I need some new chains. You seen T Taylor's new video, how much she's sparkling? Well, I did see it this morning or last night. Mine is really sparkling. When I washed my face the other day with my makeup, I can see the sparkles on my face. It's on my chest, it's on my arms, it's on my legs, it's on my stomach. I think that's what put that date off the other day, because I was telling him and I think he thought, she's mad. I've also still got a red eye under here. It's like dry skin, and it was a bit there yesterday. Even though I was a bit upset yesterday and I was crying, so my eyes were puffy. They've gone down a bit now. But that was nothing. That was just something, you know, a bit of energy coming out in a sense. And obviously there isn't highlight on me, so you're not going to see it at the minute, but you don't need a magnifying glass to see it anymore, which is what T. Taylor said as well. Have you heard about the centre of the Milky Way galaxy? The highlighting up, brightened up suddenly, higher energies are mastered. Well, all I do know is that higher energies are coming in everywhere, you know, from all dimensions and, you know, whatever you believe in, they're coming in everywhere. Full moon tomorrow, things are changing. You know, and like I said, if you haven't checked the lovely Higher Realm Holistics channel out, Lady V, go and check her out because she's beautiful as well. This is where I keep saying we all keep coming across our soul fam, our tribe, whatever you want to say it. Doesn't matter what colour you are, what religion you are, we're all the same. And the book that I'm going to show you that I opened the page on, and it was a folded page, I was like, oh my God, that page wasn't folded over in that book for me to find today, to turn over and read. So that message that's in that book, I will read out tonight. So I'm hoping to come on tonight for a bit of energy boosting, show some of my art, because I did something yesterday. I just threw myself into a bag, and I was like, oh my God, this is really cute, and it's got a message on it, because all my bags are going to have messages on it, even if something's not written on it. I believe if I'm just thinking, I know this is going to sound batshit crazy, if we've got the frequencies, and I think the frequencies are coming through the light, which is the sparkles. I've seen it on things that I'm touching, like my bags. When I'm working with my bags, I'm seeing like fine glitter on there. When Mum goes, yeah, but you've got glitter. I said, I haven't been using glitter, Mother, but my mother doesn't get it. I believe, like Dave Maud, I know you've had one of my bags when I first started them off. I'm putting that print, blueprint, I don't know, sparkle print, onto that thing that I'm making, because as I love art, that's the thing that I love doing. That's me being me, 17 in the house. It will, energies reside, so it's on the things that I make, you know. I am going to start doing a bit of jewellery again when I get into it. I've still got to make Rachel some jewellery, but I do little things. I get obsessed, and then I'll do like bags, cards, then I'll be like jewellery, and then I'll go on to something else, but it's still in creating, but that's just how I do it. It stops me from getting bored with one thing, if anyone gets what I'm saying. But that's just how I work. So hopefully I shall see you tonight about 8 o'clock. Also, I'll try and find out which which Star Trek series I'm watching, because I was watching it like, oh yeah, the woman in it, she's half Vulcan and half human. It's called Michael. I'm like, Michael, Archangel Michael, or L's. You know what I'm trying to say? I was just like, and I can't remember what the guy was called in it. And it was about parallel universes, and I was like, and it was about the dark and the light, and I was like, well, the one that I choose, the series that I choose, because there's a lot on there. Hi, everybody. So, hi from Long Island. Art is creative force. Yes, it is. I've always said that it can be art as in painting, drawing, music, dance, you know, whatever it is that you're putting out. Also, I was just watching Unbiased on the Fence, and it was one with Michelle Wolf in it. I like Michelle Wolf too, and Shane, and they were showing a bit of their art, some of the Zentangle stuff, which I've got, and I think I've done a little bit more art, so I'll show you that tonight as well. So 8 o'clock, I'll be on, because I can hear footsteps coming. I've had a lazy morning this morning, but like I said, to anyone new that's come in, I've just nearly finished Roxanne's bag. She'll probably see it anyway if she's watching. But let me spin round again. So, real eyes see real lies. Just got to do the eyelashes, twinkly eyes. But yeah. So I hope you're all feeling all right. I've just washed my hair and straightened it a little bit, because my hair was getting a bit knotty with my curls. But yeah, I'm just, like I said, it's weird, crazy, amazing times. We've just got to go with the flow and do our best. It's all about doing our best to stay in the positive energies, because that's what helps. Even if you don't think you're doing anything, I believe being in a positive way changes things anyway. Because when you're in fear and you're in a lower place, that energy you're feeding to that side gives them more energy. So, you know, to get rid of that, we have to be positively vibing. Saturday's not far away. I know, and that how much of a vibe is that going to be? Tap her or ring you later. I was really tired yesterday. I'm too slow to type. Oh, and this is why I've said before I said ages ago, there's that many people waking up now. I've had people that have spoke to me going, oh, I can't see anybody waking up. It's like, if you're not looking, and you're not listening, you know, and you're not hearing, you're not going to know, are you? You know, some people think we're only finding people on YouTube because it's the algorithms, you know, it's the AI, and it's just pretending. It wants you to take you to the wrong people. You resonate with channels you resonate with for a reason. You're taken there for a reason. That's what I believe. I've gone to channels that people have said and I've not resonated with them. There's a reason why you resonate or don't resonate with something. And you know, if you're on the belief that, oh, it's all bad and it's AI and it's taking you there because they're trying to trick you, you're in a lower energy to me. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's all yin and yang. If there's bad, there's good. So, you know. So yeah, souls unite. Exactly. So 8 o'clock tonight, I'm gonna read a passage out of this book that just come up. The page, it's been in the loft for years. It was folded over. It could have been one of my dad's books that was passed on to my sister. I'm not sure, but and now I can hear the Finn, the Tasmanian devil, coming. So catch you all later. Bye. Bye.